Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Classic, and actually didn't expect to find something this quick. I just spawned in at this tent. I haven't even had the chance to fast travel over to Middle Tower, and we already got a buck right here. So let's get this guy to come in and we'll go ahead and take him out with the bow. But there's one thing that I wanted to let you guys know. I did finally upgrade to a better video editing software. Ever since I started up YouTube on Called Wild and Classic, I've been using the same video editor. It's a free one called Shotcut, and it's a very good video editor, but it doesn't have as much effects and transitions and just more like quality of life, ease of use type things. And so I decided to actually get a more professional video editor. So this will be the first video that'll be being edited with that, and I'm really hoping that it's going to improve the quality of the videos quite a bit. There's really a lot more options that I can use with this new editor, so we'll see how things go, but expect a lot nicer, smoother cuts and stuff like that in the future videos. I'm really excited to try some new things, and who knows, maybe we'll be able to find some new editing styles that fit really well with the channel and with the Hunter. I am actually completely stumped as to where this buck has gone. He didn't seem interested in the call at all, so we're probably just going to fast travel over to Middle Tower. Another thing that I did forget to mention though is we are in a few competitions, so if we find a monster whitetail deer, we're probably going to try and take it out with the crossbow so we can be entered into the competition. We're also in a couple feral hog competitions, so if we get a decent hog, we'll have to take it with the shotgun. And we're also in, I believe, the Hogzilla competition, so if we get a few big pigs, maybe we can place in that, which that's going to be pretty nice if we can kind of do that along the way. That's actually a pretty solid pig, 750 to 1130, not bad at all. That one's actually probably going to be a pretty good one for the competitions for the hogs. Definitely going to have to take that guy out once he gets close. There's actually another male there too. This one's a little bit smaller. Actually, I think he's considerably smaller, so probably not going to target him. We'll still be primarily going for that one. We do have a decent amount of stuff coming in now. There's a few hogs, a bobcat, and a whitetail doe. And that actually is, I think, an even better one. That's a good-looking pig right there. Well, I think I know which one we're going to take out first. Now, I believe one of the competitions is for a shotgun, but I don't really want to shoot that yet just because we'd end up spooking everything in the area, so we're just going to take this one out with the bow, but I'll probably wait for it to get slightly closer. In fact, I think that should be good right there. And of course he moves right as I say that. Alright, there we go. Get an arrow into him. And he put his head down. That would have been perfect, but he moved his head and that moved where the arrow would hit. The Hogzilla competition is primarily based off of weight of the animal, so we are going to want to try and take the bigger ones when it comes to weight estimates. And I think this guy's the lowest if I remember right. This one right over here actually has the highest weight estimate, so I'd love to be able to take him down. But this guy's giving us the perfect shot, so go ahead and take a shot at him. And that will do the trick there. Hopefully the other ones will cooperate. Let's see if we can maybe get this guy. And he, of course, moved his head again. I gotta stop going for those shots. I need to wait for them to get slightly closer if I'm gonna go for brain shots. They keep moving their head at the very last second, and it's just not going well at all. But anyway, let's go ahead and pick up the one that we did smoke right here and see how heavy he is. 192. That's not bad at all. I think that's going to get us placed pretty decent. Yeah, position 8, so there's definitely room to improve, but that's a good start. And that is a buck grunt. That's actually the first grunt that I've got the entire game. Let's go ahead and get a marker on that, because we still have to track down this feral hog that we smoked. I've been tracking him for a little bit now, as you guys can see. And he does have a decent weight estimate, 180 to 200. If he can be on the higher end of that, then maybe we'll be top 3 in the competition. It's hard to say though, but now we gotta worry about that buck also. And it looks like this guy hunkered down right here. So he ran a decent ways, but at least we did get vitals. Let's go ahead and take a look at this guy, see if he's actually anything decent size, and 191.8, so does not top our last one in weight, but it does score a little bit higher, so I mean, that's a positive, I guess. Uh-oh. We have a pig really close. I don't like that one bit. This never ends well for me. It never ends well. It is walking in the other direction, though, so I think we're good. I hope so, at least. Me and those feral pigs do not get along well when I'm sneaking around. The amount of times that I've died to them. Oh my gosh. Well, we just got charged at by a mouse. That's the last thing I expected to see. Sneaking up on a whitetail deer. Oh. Sounds like he's close. If we can maybe get on top of these logs, that would be perfect. Don't know if we'll be able to make it, though. Because he is extremely close. Oh, there he is. And, of course, he would spook off. Well, we hit him at least. Got him leaking. He'll go down eventually. That will at least get us placed in this competition. Not the best shot, but sometimes you gotta take what you can get. Well, I was about ready to give up on searching for that buck that we shot with the crossbow, but I got back into the tower and he's right there, so I guess we'll go grab him now. I didn't expect him to be there at all. I had completely lost his tracks. I'm not exactly sure what direction he darted off in, but the tracks just stopped cold and, well, we at least found him, so that's kind of nice. There he is. This guy's actually got quite a few stickers on that one side, so probably not going to be super high scoring. I mean, it's a smaller rack anyways, but 102 at least gets us on the board, but 31st is not great, so definitely going to have to find something bigger. So I think the plan is going to be to kind of head this way and kind of cut across like this, and we'll see what we can find along this route. I haven't really tried this before. Typically, I would just go straight down here and then kind of cut this way, but we're going to try something a little bit different and hope that it pays off. And there we go. We got ourselves a buck grunt. He's actually kind of behind us a little bit. Didn't expect that, but we haven't really seen too many bucks, so any chance we get, we're going to go after one. Oh, there we go. There it is. There is the buck. And it's a pretty average one, nothing too special, but it hopefully will be better than the last one. That way we can at least place higher in the competition. I definitely need some more practice with the crossbow. Off camera, I've been doing a little bit of hunting with it, and it seems to be hitting in very odd spots. It almost seems like it hits to the right of where I'm aiming every time. I don't know if that's normal or not, but it could just be the wind playing into effect, but I guess we'll see. Either way, I need some more practice with it, so we're going to try to get this guy with the crossbow. Okay, there he is right there. Not sure how far that is. Let's take a quick look before he notices us. Oh, there's actually 2 bucks. I don't know if we'll be able to get the back one, but this guy's currently 30 away, so the crossbow is set to 10, 20, 30, and 40 on the scope. And, oh, I guess it would help if we had reloaded. Uh-oh, that's not good at all. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, so we're good. Thankfully, he had already pulled it back. We just didn't have an arrow. So let's go ahead and see. And yeah, that did the trick. That went a lot better than it has previously, so at least I can still hit the close shots. However, that second one spooked off, which I kind of expected since we have to stand up in order to reload the crossbow, but we got the bigger of the 2 at least. We do have a few does around us, so I'm going to try and get this guy real quickly. Then we'll turn around and see if we can get the does down so they don't spook off. This guy should improve our score a little bit. And yeah, 124, he actually got us like 22 points more than the last one, so position 21 now gained us a decent bit of positions there. Well, actually, that was for the other one. We're now 19 in the 10-point challenge. Take care of this doe real quick, if we can. And there's one more over here. She's not looking at us at the moment though, so we will have to wait. Should be good. And yeah, took care of her too. Oh, there's also a bobcat. And that is a male bobcat, actually. That is actually a male. We're gonna try and take this little guy out. Alright, let's try this. See if we can hit a bobcat at 40 meters. And we missed. Kind of expected that. Okay, that actually looked like a decent buck running off. I did not notice him. There was a doe over here, and she's still over here, but that buck looked absolutely huge. I barely got a glimpse of him, but he looked to be really nice, so we're gonna go chase him down and hope that he's a giant. And he is a 75 to 100 weight buck, so that also is making it look pretty good that this guy could be a decent buck. Let's hope that track weight and the small glimpse that I saw indicates a decent deer. So I have looked pretty much everywhere for this buck. We started about here where we saw him, and we zigzagged all the way down here chasing after his trail. I have no idea where the next track is, so we are just gonna fast travel and see if we can pick up a nice mule deer. Well, I have not seen anything over here, unfortunately, and this session seems to be pretty dead for the most part. We honestly didn't really come across much, but I do have a clip of something that I got yesterday that I think is probably going to fit in perfect with this, since this was a whitetail hunt. But basically I was actually going for the crossbow competition for the whitetail deer, and I had found a pretty decent buck that I was going to take with the crossbow, and well, we found something way more than I was expecting, and yeah, let's just get straight into that. So I am currently in a competition to take a whitetail deer with a crossbow, and biggest whitetail wins, and there is a ton of whitetail deer around here right now, including this pretty decent one right here. He's a very solid buck, and he'll definitely place decently on the competition, but there's one buck in particular that really caught my eye, and well, it's this guy right here. This is probably one of the biggest non-typicals I've seen in a long time, so I'm extremely excited to get a chance at this guy. He looks absolutely massive, and I gotta say, this might be the coolest one that I've seen ever since I started playing the Hunter Classic. And pretty much ever since the non-typicals were released, I had wanted to get another decent one. I got a really big one the first week that they were out, but ever since then, I hadn't seen anything when it comes to 200 plus non-typicals, and this guy right here is an absolute monster. But we do have to kind of take care of the other bucks first, so let's go ahead and start taking these out as they come in, and hope that we don't screw the shots up. In fact, I'm not even going to take that because I don't want to mess it up. If he stops right there... Oh, how did that not kill him? Ooh, thankfully that guy didn't spook off. I don't know how that didn't kill him. That looked to be a double lung. Well, I mean, either way, it didn't spook off that guy, so we should be okay. I did not expect that guy to actually survive that hit. I'm going to assume he probably didn't run too far, but still, I really feel like that should have killed him. But anyway, not too big of a deal, because this guy right here did not run off, and that looks absolutely insane. What a giant whitetail deer. Unfortunately, the one that I wanted to take with the crossbow ended up running off, so that's a little unfortunate, but we can always chase him down at a later time. There's actually two more bucks off in the distance. There is so many whitetail deer bucks out here right now. And we even have a mule deer buck coming in. This is an insane session that we got going right here. Probably the most bucks I've seen all day. Actually, how far away is this guy? He is 35. We could maybe nail him with the crossbow. In fact, I think we'll try it. He doesn't drop, it's okay, we can always chase him down. And it's a solid hit, it looks like. He's definitely gonna go down. What a beauty. That is an awesome trophy. And there he is right there. Let's go ahead and put a marker right there, because it looks like he's going to probably go down right on that spot right there. So we shouldn't have to track him for too much further. It is actually looking like that was a bad shot. I'm actually really surprised. I'm wondering, did we hit far back? There's always a chance that the wind might have pushed the arrow, and I'm starting to think that's probably what happened there. It did kind of look like it was a bit far back. I mean, it should still die, I think, but either way, we're gonna have to do quite a bit of tracking now, unfortunately. Oh gosh. Oh! Okay, well, that's not what I was expecting to have happen, and I don't have my first aid kits either. Well then, that's unfortunate. I believe that is our buck right there, so he did finally go down, and he actually went down in a pretty decent spot, a lot better than what it would have been. I really didn't expect him to die from that shot, because it did look like it was just a body shot, and from the blood, yeah, it was definitely just a body shot. I wonder what happened there. See if we can get an idea. I mean, it's just barely too far back. I don't know what happened there. Really strange, but anyway, let's get back as far as we can. We can actually get him into the sun, but that is an absolute giant. 261 scoring non-typical whitetail deer. What a monster. That is a really cool thing to find. Biggest whitetail non-typical I've found ever since they added in the trophy lodges, so that's really cool. And I think this looks pretty good right here. We're gonna go ahead and taxidermize him. What an absolute giant non-typical. I'm super happy with this. It is so nice to finally have a monster non-typical whitetail deer to put into our main lodge, and now the only issue is, where do we end up putting this thing, because we've got a lot of awesome trophies up. I'm thinking we'll probably end up just taking down the high rack whitetail that we have up there. He was a 186 high rack, but I think this is probably going to fit there better, and I think that's probably the best plaque to put it on, so let's just go ahead and do that. Yeah, honestly, I think that fits pretty well. Let's go ahead and move up here. See if there's maybe a better angle. Yeah, I think that looks perfect right there, actually. I think he fits in a little bit better in that spot, and honestly, the mule deer is large enough to where he actually looks pretty decent up high like that. So we're going to go ahead and leave it right like that. We've got our 261 whitetail, our 201 whitetail, and a 194. This lodge is looking really, really good. Now, we just need to get ourselves a monster non-typical mule deer and a monster non-typical blacktail. And we'll try to find places to put those. I think once we get both of those, we will probably replace the 194 and put him in a different lodge, and maybe take down that mule deer too and replace him with the non-typical if we can find one. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna go ahead and end it there. I was super excited to show you guys this absolute giant whitetail. I've been looking for a good one for so long, so it was really nice to finally find one. But anyway, guys, if you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. I do post content every day, whether it be live streams or videos. I try to get at least one live stream every day and 3 to 5 videos a week, so lots and lots of hunting content to be had on the channel. Also, if you guys liked the video, be sure to hit the like button, because it's a huge help in determining how this video does in YouTube's algorithms. It really is the most help that you could possibly give a creator, so if you don't do anything else, just leave a like on the video. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace!